All right, so in this tutorial, we are discussing Flippity. So guys, when we look at our spelling list, each spelling list is linked to Flippity, okay? The Flippity is always this purplish pink highlighted section. So since we are on the very first week, I'm going to click here to see our Flippity spelling words. When you click the link and open it, it will take you to a different website. It will take you to Flippity. The first thing that you're asked to do is choose a list. I know that some students have questioned at this point which number that you should be clicking on. You should be clicking on whatever your class number is.
Whatever your Chromebook tells you.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The number on your Chromebook tells you. Very good. So if you're student number 1, just as an example, you're going to click student number 1. What it takes you to at this point is different student by student. However, it's like it's recording what student number 1 is doing while they're on the Flippity website. Sometimes your Flippity assignment is going to be to review the list of Flippity words. When you scroll down, you can see those 20 spelling words are listed here, and you can go down the list. When you click this, it's going to say the word and spell the word. So let's try the first one.
Distance.
D-I-S-T-A-N-C-E.
Distance.
So it's simply saying the spelling word to you. So the first thing that you do on Flippity, guys, will just be to look at the list and then go down that list a certain number of times just to review what your spelling word is. You'll hear the spelling word said, plus you'll review the actual spelling, and that's what we want you to be doing, is in your mind thinking, stating what those letters are that compose that particular word. Then there'll be another day where you do the practice. When you click on the practice link, it is going to tell you a word and you're going to type it.
Spell distance.
So here it's told me to spell distance. So here I'm going to spell distance. Then I'm going to click the check.
Good.
Obviously I have it right. I'm going to purposely spell the next one wrong.
Spell method.
So it told me to spell method.
Oops. Method. M-E-T-H-O-D.
So if you spelt that word incorrectly, it's going to tell you oops. Then it's going to tell you what the word is and how to spell it correctly. Critically think, what is the difference between the way that I spelled it, which is right there on the screen, and the way that it's saying it? That's what you want to do throughout this practice model. It will take you all through the words, okay? Sometimes you'll be asked to do the quiz. Guys, the quiz is similar.
Anger.
However, it is going to have the words randomly assorted. So you're not going to be doing it starting with your first word, working your way down. Plus, it's also going to tell you what your percentage was of accuracy on the words that you just quizzed over. So here, same thing. I spelled anger.
Spell husband.
Did it tell me whether anger was correct or incorrectly spelled? No, not in quiz mode. It's not going to tell me till the end what my accuracy was. So here it told me to spell husband. I'm going to do that. Obviously, I spelled it wrong.
Spell admire.
It didn't tell me whether it was right or wrong yet because I'm in quiz mode. Okay? There are options with quiz mode. It can send an email to your teacher where it actually tells you what your percentage was. It tells you what words you spelled correctly and incorrectly. So again, guys, by clicking on your class number, you're getting credit for completing that activity. We're seeing the work that you've done. Okay? So sometimes you'll be asked to use the list, sometimes the practice, sometimes the quiz. Other times you'll be asked to go to the more. Some of these are interactive. However, not all of these are interactive. When you click on the Fun with Words, it is not interactive. Instead, I can see my spelling words in different ways. Here, I see them spelled in really like nature graphics. Whereas other times, now it looks just like a sign, or Scrabble, video game. So again, all I'm doing here is I'm looking at the words. You can print it, which is why it has that, but that's what the Fun with Words is. The matching game, someone said this didn't work for them, but when you bring it up like this, you may not have been on that right number, because I know that was an issue for us initially. Notice I'm looking and I'm thinking, not just click and, oh, that's an A word. Again, the way that this helps us as critical learners is by clicking and thinking anger, A-N-G-E-R. Then I'm looking for the other anger word, as well as I'm able to sit and think a little bit about where it goes. Guys, this was a very quick tutorial on Flippity. There's also the fun snowman practice. Uh-oh, there wasn't a G in that word. So my sad snowman is melting. Wouldn't let you do it. We'll have to take a look and see. But again, that's a very quick little tutorial on Flippity. It's a great way for us to quiz over our spelling words and think about those spelling skills that we've done.